Have you ever wanted to be any TV show character ever? Just think about it for a second. If you had ever wanted to be any character ever, which one would you pick? Well, for me personally, I would pick Doctor Who, also known as the Doctor from Doctor Who. I think that he has a really, really interesting set of abilities, set of just stuff he has, you know. Um, so, what is Doctor Who as an introduction? Doctor Who is a British TV show about a Time Lord, which is a species, who travels the multiverse through space and time in his little blue police box, and he saves the universe, you know. And I think so. His little blue police box is called the TARDIS, and it can travel through space and through time, but he's not good at piloting it. So he ends up in a lot of wacky situations, a lot of goofy situations that a lot of other characters don't end up in. You know, he ends up on Mars fighting giant space bugs or something. Um, and then another ability of his, well, not ability, but an item he owns is called a sonic screwdriver, and it's a MacGuffin. It's a MacGuffin that lets him unlock anything, fiddle with computers, change frequency. It does everything. It does what the writers want it to do in the moment, and it's really cool. I would like to own a sonic screwdriver myself. I think being the Doctor, you're also immortal because you're a Time Lord. You live forever, so you could do anything. You could go through anywhere you wanted, any time you wanted, and I think that's really cool. Um, and I really think that everyone should watch Doctor Who. It's a really great TV show. It's got a lot of really great moments, and there's a lot of it to watch. It's got 26 seasons in the reboot alone, or something like that. I think it's exactly 26. And it also has old seasons. Plenty to watch through, plenty to enjoy. And if I was the Doctor, I think the first thing that I would do is I would go back in time to see George Washington. I would go back in time and see the signing of the Declaration of Independence. I think that would be a really fun moment. And I hope through my speech you've learned a little bit about Doctor Who, and you've learned why I would choose to be the Doctor if I had the ability to choose any TV show character of all time and to be them. And I think going through space and time, it's pretty great. It's a pretty great ability.